So if you didn't know, we just upgraded the King of Prussia facility by adding an additional 5,000 square feet, and we literally upgraded in every area. One of the things that I noticed, even though PWRBLD is known for obviously powerlifting, bodybuilding, strongman, cardio is starting to get crowded. So we added an additional 6 pieces of cardio, some of it being more just traditional treadmills. But as you can see, pretty extensive cardio section now. We have 9 treadmills, an arc trainer, an assault runner, 6 step mills, and a variety of other pieces. Something else that was very important was just improving the overall layout and spacing, not to mention just adding more equipment. Now you have pretty much all of our upper body, our pressing machines and back machines on this side. So now on the right side when you're walking in, we used to have a majority of our leg pieces over here, but now we've pretty much just doubled up our leg area and consolidated everything to the right side of the gym. We literally have 3 rows of leg equipment, pretty much every piece you can imagine. This is another big feature. This is probably where I've been hearing almost the most positive member feedback. As you guys know, in most gyms, the dumbbell section, it gets a little overcrowded. Everyone's using dumbbells. So we not only expanded our dumbbell area by adding another full set of Watson dumbbells, but we added just a secondary dumbbell section in general. So over in our main dumbbell area, we have 5 through 200s, plus an additional set of 80 through 150s. Now we also have our Intech set, which is 5 through 100 over in the new section. A couple adjustable benches, you have a preacher curl, among a few other freestanding benches and pieces of equipment. Also in this area, we have kind of a little ab section now. That was also something that I feel like we were missing out on. I feel like we have all these machines, I feel like we needed a couple ab pieces. So we recently added a few additions there as well, and just give it its own space, so that way it's not crammed in with a variety of other pieces that it just doesn't make sense layout wise. So now you have just better spacing, better layout, more equipment, more of everything. One of the brand new amenities that we added to the facility is Power Up Cinema. Very excited about this room, just a cool vibe. This is going to be where all the massage chairs and Normatec compression live. It used to be in our old recovery lounge. We've now separated that. So now we have the cinema room, and we also have the recovery lounge where all the infrared saunas will be. But let's check out the cinema. So again, this is where all the massage chairs will be. You even have the LED movie posters of some of the most iconic films that help just give the room that vibe. Come in, relax, recover, recharge, have yourself a good old time. We got the 86-inch TV on there. Obviously you can put on a movie, YouTube, watch your Sam Sulek videos, whatever the fuck you want to do. So now we're back in more of kind of our barbell free weight area. One of the big upgrades was the Olympic weightlifting. We've been seeing a ton of Olympic weightlifters come in, seeing that community grow. We used to have 4 platforms, which was, we thought, enough, but it's not. So we added 2 more. So now at the King of Prussia location, you have 6 competition platforms. Along with that, obviously the powerlifting area, it's always busy. We're always seeing more and more powerlifters. This location, when it opened up, I think we had 5 combo racks. Now we're up to 10 combo racks. We actually just added a brand new Alico, which is an absolutely beautiful piece. So now you can see, you got this whole lineup of combo racks. We hope 10's enough. If it isn't, we're gonna start putting them on the roof. In this back area, we actually used to have some of our smaller leg pieces on this row here where we have the mirror. And we were thinking to ourselves, like, you know, it's cool to do some leg extensions in front of the mirror, but why not hit some biceps and delts in front of the mirror? So we actually moved back all of our biceps, triceps, and shoulders on this back row. You have the mirrors, that way when you're catching that pump, you get the right lighting, you got that content. We had our additional turf section added, along with a variety of strongman equipment, not to mention just an absolute masterpiece mural done by Greg. Very, very cool piece. Something you have to see in person. I'm telling you, if you haven't been here, no more reason now to come check out the facility. Between the equipment, the art, the space. Over here is where we wanted to try to keep a majority of the functional training, strongman equipment. We have our kettlebells over here. It's a little bit out of the way now, so that way people aren't walking into the gym, walking over you, you know, if you're stretching, rolling out. You also now have the full Rogue rig over here. We used to have this half at the front of the gym, half at the back of the gym. We brought the whole thing over here, connected it. So now again, if you're even just squatting, doing rack pulls, whatever it may be, obviously you guys know the Rogue Power Rack, you can do a variety of different things with the attachments. Now you have, again, allocated space simply for doing those exercises. A little bit of the meaning behind the mural was, you know, we wanted to kind of pay homage to the journey thus far, right? So you'll be able to see it probably a little bit better when you're here and you can kind of look at some of the detail, but you know, we have the little street sign here at the very beginning of Elm Street. If you guys didn't know, that was where the original Power Build was, in Conshohocken. So obviously you got to pay homage to that. And then it's obviously a little bit more of an abstract design that kind of just showcases, you know, a little bit of like the city of Conchi. And then also as you go down through, just aspects of kind of the journey. You'll see in the L down there, kind of the brick by brick mentality of just the humble beginnings, literally building this thing up day by day, piece by piece. And yeah, just kind of talk, I don't know, it kind of feel like depending on who you are, you'll kind of get a different feel when you look at it. But for me, it's just like encompasses the entire journey of where you start and where you could potentially go. So, you know, I like it. I like it a lot. But now you also have all of our kind of CrossFit cardio in this section too. So like if you're over here, you could, whether you're warming up, you're doing functional training, strongman, CrossFit, high rocks, you have this whole area here to do all of those different styles of training. We have multiple bikes. You have just a spin bike, you have the Concept 2 bike, you have multiple assault bikes, you have the Concept 2 rower, and then you also have 2 ski ergs. So I know there's a lot of people that get into the high rocks thing now. We're actually looking at potentially adding some high rocks potential group training in here soon because we now have this space. So be on the lookout for that. Some additional seating, bar top tables and chairs, along with obviously all of our snacks, energy drinks. Shout out to Hummus Fit. We always have the best meals readily available. Buffin muffins. If you guys don't know, you should. And then obviously we got to keep our members caffeinated at all times. So then we also have the current recovery lounge, which consists of all of our infrared saunas. We're actually going to be adding 2 more in the near future. So we'll have 6 infrared saunas in this room, which will be pretty cool. That's all we got. That's the new and improved PWRBLD KOP 2.0. If you guys have been here before or haven't, make sure you come in, check out the new machines, all of the new amenities and upgrades that we've made. We look forward to seeing you soon.